In this morning's Call Christina, a caller asks Christina for help, claiming a man is conning people out of thousands of dollars. He's pretending to be a licensed Florida attorney.
Records show that man is a retired police officer and an ex-convict from New York. What Christina uncovered next will shock you. And a warning, this story does contain graphic images.
Kenneth Frank, an ex-cop and ex-con from New York.
He's pretty savvy.
Who victims say poses as a licensed Florida lawyer. Kenneth Frank said those words himself, not through somebody else. He told you.
Correct.
I'm an attorney.
Correct.
Is accused of running financial cons across South Florida.
Cussing, telling me I need to bring them money.
One person telling federal regulators in 2012, this person is dangerous. Some of the people we spoke with said Frank made threats via text and verbal remarks.
He told me he would light me on fire. He would pour gasoline on me and light me on fire if I ever came near him, and if I didn't drop the case with the BSO.
Did you believe that threat to be true?
Absolutely.
You were afraid of him.
Oh, yeah.
He left me for dead.
Hi, Kenneth Frank, Christina Vasquez, Local 10 News. Currently under investigation by the Florida Bar's Unlicensed Practice of Law Department, Kenneth Frank didn't want to talk to us.
How can anybody that has done as many wrongs as him still be out there?
I was looking for a house to rent. We saw a sign in the lawn, and it said for rent by owner, and called that number, and that's how I met Kenneth Frank.
In Gina Hanna's 2012 case, she claimed Frank accepted $8,000 for a rental on a Lighthouse Point property she later learned he didn't own. He's picked up for grand theft. What happened next?
Nothing.
The Broward State Attorney's Office declined to prosecute.
I never got my money back.
Assistant State Attorney John Countryman told her he does not believe there is sufficient evidence to justify prosecution.
I got conned.
He was introduced to me as an attorney. He started to do a foreclosure defense on my house, which is his MO.
In 2009, Charles Nixon told the Broward Sheriff's Office Kenneth Frank, a former business partner, forged documents to open a bank account in his name, but BSO found insufficient information to warrant further investigative action. The case is pending inactive.
Just craziness.
Just last fall, BSO fielded yet another incident report about Frank. This time, a woman says she hired Kenneth Frank to represent her in legal matters as an attorney. Only later did she learn he is not a licensed Florida lawyer. She claims to be out more than $38,000. This case is under investigation. Terrified of Frank, she declined to tell her story on camera.
Said, you need to shut the up. And he started beating my face.
And then there is Linda Suzanne. In 2011, she told police Kenneth Frank beat her for singing on his boat.
He was hitting me so fast and so hard that blood just came gushing out of my body.
A Hillsborough Beach police officer would write in his report that she was covered in blood from her scalp to her waist. Incredibly, more than 4 years later, and that case is still pending.
You know how often I relive this?
Prosecutors didn't offer an explanation as to why they have yet to bring this case to trial.
Stand by subpoena, stand by subpoena. And I'm like, did I have to die? Why are they prolonging this? You know? I just don't understand. What, I don't matter.
At a Pompano Beach home, Frank dodged the camera. Christina Vasquez, Local 10 News. The people we spoke with want to see prosecutors follow through on their complaints.
And the public is being attacked by this man, and he continues to do it blatantly and brazenly, has no fear because nobody has ever done anything to him.
It's hard to watch other people be victimized and feel good about the system. I believe in the system, but people have to do something, and almost...
You want to believe in the system?
I do want to believe in the system.
These are heinous crimes, every one of them. We're all victims, and what's it gonna take for them to take this guy down and put him where he belongs, in prison?
The Broward State Attorney's Office would not comment on why that 2011 case is still pending. As for Gina Hanna's case, it was a Broward Assistant State Attorney who said he dropped her case because, in his opinion, proving criminal intent would be difficult. Again, she never got her $8,000 back. As for Charles Nixon, he has hired an attorney. Kenneth Frank is under investigation by the Broward Sheriff's Office as they review that 2015 complaint. And the Florida Bar's Unlicensed Practice of Law Department has one pending case against Frank. We will keep you posted. In the newsroom, Christina Vasquez, Local 10 News.
And remember, Christina is always on the case. If you run into a similar problem, call her at 954-364-2510. Email her at callchristina@local10.com or reach her on Twitter at callchristinatv.